She was billed as the Maine Giantess, the tallest woman in the world. And she was from Wilton, Maine. On August 17 of 1823, William Hardy announced the birth of his twin son and daughter. But the celebration was short-lived when the infant son died. The infant girl, who weighed only about 5 pounds, was named Sylvia. Sylvia was now the smallest of 7 children in the Hardy family, and she seems to have enjoyed a normal early childhood, but a serious growth spurt, at the age of 12, saw Sylvia grow rapidly. By her 18th birthday she stood nearly 7 feet in height and weighed close to 300 pounds. By the age of 30 she stood a towering 7 foot 6 inches and tipped the scales at nearly 400 pounds. And Sylvia, even at the age of 30, was still growing. Her rapid growth had left her with fragile bones and her ability to work was hampered. It is said that she often earned money as an assistant cook with her mother in their boarding home, or as a nursemaid. In about April of 1855, one man had heard about Sylvia and he came to Maine to see her. Phineas T. Barnum was a man who sought out the strange, unusual, and weird, to show off to the world for a profit. P.T. Barnum owned one half of the famed Barnum and Bailey Circus, and he owned P.T. Barnum's Hippodrome Museum in New York City. Barnum quickly sold Sylvia on signing a contract and joining Barnum's act. Barnum was a master at promotion and was known as a man who could sell anything. Barnum already had a number of acts in his show like The World's Fattest Woman and The World's Smallest Man. Barnum quickly sold Sylvia and signed her to a contract to join his show. Now, Barnum wanted to promote his new acquisition and he quickly labeled her as the Maine Giantess. And, to make her look even bigger in photographs, Barnum had promotional photographs taken of Sylvia standing next to Barnum's Little People. When 35-inch tall General Tom Thumb stood alongside of the 94-inch Maine Giantess, Sylvia appeared as a true female behemoth. Sylvia remained a sideshow attraction for nearly 10 years before retiring and returning home to Maine. For about 10 years, Sylvia's work as a circus freak was a lucrative one and she was able to save enough money to buy a house back home in Wilton. On August 24 of 1888, just 1 week after reaching her 65th birthday, Sylvia Hardy died at her home in Wilton, Maine. 2 weeks later, her mother also died, and Sylvia's casket was exhumed and reinterred with her mother at the Lakeside Cemetery in Wilton. Today, we remember the life of Maine Giantess, Sylvia Hardy, as one of the more ever-growing of our stories from Maine. If you like this video, please help us by liking, commenting, and sharing it with others. Please follow us at Stories from Maine on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can get the Stories from Maine books through booksellers everywhere, or find them at Amazon.